After 2 weeks of existing in blissful darkness, your eyes decide to join the party. And wow, the jungle's actually kind of amazing. Greens everywhere, weird chirpy things perched on branches, and Mum's massive stripes that are basically live camouflage. Your siblings, yes, you're stuck with them, are equally wide-eyed and clumsy. You paw at each other in a game that's half tag, half accidental slaps to the face. This is your entire entertainment catalogue for now. Mother Tigress, ironically, is the only grown-up around. Father? Yeah, Dad Tigers aren't exactly the stay-at-home type. He's out there somewhere, living his best solitary life. No child support in sight. But that's okay, Mum's the real MVP. She hunts, she guards, she's your personal bed at night. She's also your teacher, though, to be honest, your current curriculum is milk, nuzzle, repeat. A couple of months in and you're finally strong enough to follow Mum outside. The jungle is loud, wet, and occasionally smells like rotting fruit. 5 stars on Yelp, you tumble over vines, swat at passing insects, and pop out your first baby roars. Spoiler, you sound more like a squeaky toy than the fierce predator you aspire to be. One day, Mum drags back a wild boar carcass. She rips it open with practiced ease, like she's unzipping a coat. You and your siblings gather around, wide-eyed. This is your first real taste of meat, and let's just say it beats milk by a mile. You purr, you munch, you discover that table manners are non-existent when you're a tiger. Bon appetit. Time to step up your game. Mum starts taking you on short field trips to learn the basics of stealth. Lesson 1, moving quietly. You attempt to slink through the tall grass, but your tail decides to wag around like a neon flag. So much for being invisible. A startled deer leaps away and you just stare, dumbfounded, while Mum face-paws in the background. Lesson 2, the pounce. You crouch low, butt-wiggling like a cat about to tackle a laser pointer and spring forward with all the grace of a baby elephant. You land on your sibling instead of the intended frog. Sibling squeaks, the frog hops away, and you get a disciplinary growl from Mum. Clearly you need practice. Months roll on and you're becoming a lanky adolescent tiger. You're taller, stronger, and your once cute stripes now look more intimidating, or at least you hope they do. Your roar is deeper. You can scare off a small monkey if you time it right. You're beginning to form that signature swagger, the big cat confidence that says, yes, I own this jungle. Except you don't own it yet. Other predators, like leopards, bears, and the occasional extremely grumpy water buffalo, roam these parts too. You quickly learn that bluffing doesn't always work, especially if you come face to face with an elephant that weighs as much as 20 tigers combined. Best to let them have the right of way. At around 2 years old, Mum's patience for your clinginess wears thin. She nudges you away, signaling it's time for you to find your own territory. You're basically the teenager who's just been told, get a job and move out. With a mix of excitement and terror, you set out into the jungle, parting ways with the only family you've ever known. Your quest begins. Find a patch of jungle to call home with decent waterholes, plenty of prey, and fewer cranky neighbors. As you wander, you mark territory in the most literal way possible. Liquid advertisements that say, this zone belongs to your name here. Trespassers will be hissed at and possibly more. You're all grown up now, sleek, muscular, with stripes that blend into the foliage like living art. Hunting alone is tough, but you're up for it. You stalk a sambar deer with the silence of a ghost, slink closer, heart pounding, and pounce. A clean kill, chef's kiss. It feels like a winning lottery ticket every time. But it's not all dinner parties and victory roars. Rival tigers might challenge you for territory. You could face off in a stare down that escalates into full-on wrestling. Claws, teeth, roars. This is primal warfare. If you're lucky and big enough, you win, scaring them off. If not, you're limping away, battered, bruised, dignity in shambles. Eventually, you meet a lovely female tiger who tolerates your presence. Sparks fly in the form of synchronized growling. Before you know it, you have a couple of fuzzy cubs stumbling around your chosen patch of jungle. Now, you are the parent tasked with teaching them how not to walk directly into a crocodile's mouth. Good luck, because your cubs are 90% curiosity and 10% fluff. Life settles into a rhythm: hunt, patrol, nap, repeat. Occasionally you hiss at random intruders, wild boars, rogue tigers, overconfident macaques, while your partner wrangles the cubs. You've become the unstoppable power couple of your territory, living the big cat dream. Seasons pass, you gain a few scars from scuffles with rivals and near misses with angry water buffaloes. Your once vibrant coat has lost a little luster, and your favorite pastime is a lazy sunbath by the river. Your cubs have grown up, found their own corners of the jungle, leaving you and your partner to enjoy the peace and quiet, barring the monkey choir in the trees. Hunting isn't as effortless as before. Old injuries ache in rainy weather. You prefer smaller prey nowadays, wild pigs or deer that don't require a mile-long chase. Naps become longer, roars fewer. The jungle goes on, vibrant and wild, while you, the mighty tiger, carry the memories of hunts won and territory defended. Whether your lineage continues depends on the survival of your cubs. Maybe they'll thrive in territories beyond yours. And so you rest beneath a towering sal tree, your ears flicking at distant bird calls. You've lived a life of stealth, ferocity, and raw beauty. Even if tomorrow brings new challenges, or if one day you vanish into legend, your roar still echoes through these ancient trees. You are the tiger, the undisputed phantom of the jungle, and this has been your story. Roar on, striped wonder. The jungle has always been your domain.